Hi guys, what's up? It's Friday here on Transtastic, and this week the topic is our cultural backgrounds. It is an important topic for me to talk about because a lot of my friends growing up either very ambiguous cultural ties, like they were the definition of America, the melting pot. They were just a little bit of everything from all over the world. And then I had friends who were very, very strongly linked with their culture. Now with me, I'm kind of somewhere in between. My mom came here when she was 26. She came to America when she was 26 from communist Poland. And I spent every summer of my childhood essentially in Poland. And there was a point where I could speak well enough to sort of get by. I essentially had like my childhood, part of my childhood, half of my childhood in Poland. And then I have my father, who is from Texas, and his whole family has always been from Texas. If we date back far enough, it's essentially they come from Great Britain. That's it. I have this one part very strong cultural ties to Poland, but then the other part, bland. August from the channel was in the area that I live, and we decided to hang out and meet up, and he brought up an interesting thing called vertical and horizontal theories, and I videotaped him talking about it, so here it is. I really like the whole concept of vertical and horizontal identities. So, sometimes you may have the same vertical identities as your parents, like they have this identity and yours goes in the same direction, like it lines up, whereas you may have one going in the opposite direction. But even if it goes in the opposite direction, there's still like a intersection point where there's some harmony. When it comes to religion, my parents, father raised Southern Baptist, mom Roman Catholic, and now they are Presbyterian, whereas myself, I don't identify with any religion, so they're going this way and I'm going that way, and it's kind of hard to find an intersection point. Or my gender identity does not line up with my parents or my sister, or my sexual orientation does not line up with my parents or my sister. It doesn't. I am the odd duckling in my family. I'm the only one in my family who's had like learning disabilities. With whatever identities I do hold, I like to hold them with pride and dignity, and like, yes, I am not religious, but no, I'm not an atheist, and I am proud of myself for that, for whatever reason. And I am Polish. I'm of Polish heritage. I love myself for that. I am proud of that. I mean, I'm not gonna go saying I'm proud to be white, but I'm blessed to be white, but I'm proud to be Polish. I'm proud to have been to Poland. I am proud to have gone through or have had learning disabilities and emotional disabilities and mental disabilities in general. Like, they suck, but I'm not ashamed that I have them. I'm not ashamed to speak about them. That is what I have to say about my culture and my background. And maybe there was some insight to me, and maybe some help for somebody trying to figure out their culture and their background and their identity. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.